Quick question.
Mhm.
MTW, when will it start a road? I'm gonna ask the question. When do you start a road? Why? You just start a road and then 2 months later come back to it. Why you even started in the first place? Why you even cut a road and the pipe in there says colonial times, says your grandfather was a slave, and you're gonna put a fresh road on top of it and then cut it there for a fresh pipe. Make it make sense.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Coop Back Podcast with me and my cousins Ian and Alex.
What's up, people? How you doing?
Episode 3, we here.
Back again, another episode. Doing it as we do. Talking with the topics, with the everyday life. You know, just Coop Back chilling.
Yes,
You know?
all the things. So, like recording on Sundays now, it really do kind of feel like Cooping Back.
Yeah,
honest.
you're chilling.
It's for those that don't know. Well, of course I don't know, because why the hell would y'all know our business? But we record at like 6 o'clock on a Sunday, so it's like, the whole we done did all the things you gotta do on a Sunday. You know, so,
Everything for the week, weekend pass. We just
right,
remember.
right,
As
literally.
it is.
This is beautiful.
Well, you know, if you all have never been here before, my name is Wise Grisette. My cousins can call me Ian, but you all might hear them say that, but that's not for y'all. See, I'm ready.
There you go. Yeah. We're here again on a cool Sunday. It's actually nice today. It's been on and off rain, so that's been excellent. We've been going through a massive amount of heat, and outside just been hot.
I can't really
you live in the AC life?
Ian live in the AC life, but I can't really say it was a cool Sunday. Outside it was hot as hell, but it was windy, so you can't really complain. Because this morning,
fair enough. Well, we up in this corner.
9 o'clock. Plus, I went and showed my dad because today's his birthday. Big up him on his birthday. They playing cool from me.
Happy birthday, Dad, for sure.
What's up? Happy birthday. I'll be sending you your text soon.
Happy birthday.
Whoops,
That's happening, man. I'm good, man. You good, man. But yeah, glad he had a good day. They say it's on and off with sun and rain, I guess. But and then they have what you would call it, the King of the Hill going on. So they're definitely enjoying the weather for sure. Yeah, they're enjoying the weather for sure.
Easy slides around the corners.
But a guy ran a wall already, so got rocks. So, you know, fun things for them.
Yeah,
he could either sign up for Black Best or call Williams, you know?
He moved the earth to please. He was terrible. You're terrible.
First and foremost, gotta shout out Brianna for graduating middle school.
Congratulations, Bree.
My girl starts high school in 2 months, June to July, August, 3 months actually. Don't want to show her on her vacation time. 3 months, and I'm trying to find a way to jam pack a lot of stuff into that. So we're going to New York in June. She got a art camp, week's worth of art camp. By the end of June, she got a 2-week arts camp in July, and then she has another week of like modeling and acting.
Oh wow, she busy.
Yes, and then the rest of the month of August is prep for high school. My girl be outside, but me and Kwana going to New Orleans for Essence Fest. Her birthday's in July as well too, so going on a vacation. Don't know where yet. It's gonna try and pop up somewhere and enjoy us a couple of days and come back. So yeah, it's gonna be outside.
Okay, that's busy.
Bring our busy summer.
She's too, you know. You gotta make sure everything good.
Got to.
He gonna try his best.
Well, I think my girls they can be doing camp this year as well. Usual stuff. I'll see if we could get the first one into some extra stuff other than the regular camp. Some music, maybe some other activity. Something to develop a skill that she may not even know she has, but you know, can like and such. So I'll see what's out there. Yeah. Then there's a matter of clothing. We probably past the age, you know, where she just shoot through things, but you know what it is with these young ones here, so brother. You start summer one size, and then by the time middle of the summer comes, it's like 2 different sizes, and the end of summer is like, who is you? So, you know.
And cousin, let me tell you straight up. My child been going to private school her whole life. So I've just had to buy 5 uniforms and just a couple of weeks on weekend clothes, a couple pieces. My child's going to public school now. That's 5 days a week's worth of outfits, accessories, and all the
living that
lights.
Caribbean life until now.
Yeah, I already switched it now, boy.
So my pocket's gonna be crying. Pocket's gonna be crying once a month.
She can get to express her individuality now, as they say.
Yes, and by the end of by next year, she'll be able to express that work permit as well too, so she can get out there and make some money. Let me stop.
Yeah. My mother was like, "Yeah, boy." What is it? School or work? Make a choice. Early on. Here's something. Good Lord.
Man, no, but it's gonna be an interesting summer. Interesting summer for sure.
Well, for us, the season will start. So crop over boy place. There is something that I did get to go to with my group I was with last year. We had an event called Soul Surge on Tuesdays. So that's now starting back up again. So I won't go as much as I did last year, because last year we did something different. But I will engage with it again this year. It was a nice little vibe. Cool people boy place. So yeah, it's a good little connection there on the off. So I think that's my summer plans. I will see how the rest of you call do the everyday work thing. How that was about. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Nah, that's
know the
cool.
events coming up for sure. We got different options to go to garden parties and all these things to see what's going on. So yeah, big up all that. And the fresh artists are kind of, they got some good music kind of. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to see what's going on.
Kev, any summer plans?
The only summer plan I got is work hard, make some money, and just do certain things, get certain things worked out, and accomplish certain goals.
So what's these certain things and hopes and goals and such?
We're working on getting a car.
There we go. Anything but a Swift? Well done.
It's actually a Toyota Yaris. I'm working on getting.
There we go. That could work.
Hopefully paperwork get through and so on and so on.
Yota life is nice. Okay, that was good, man. Hope everything work for you.
Can you get to the beach once or twice and this, well, it's going to be hot for sure.
Well, when you got a car, you don't worry about the hot because you got AC, and then when you worry about the beach, you don't worry about that because you got transport. So, you're winning. I just get tired of people telling me Barbados big. You far. How far? No. In a place in Barbados far. No. Traffic is what causes things to be far.
No, not even just traffic. You know what it is that makes think like distances seem far? The amount of turns you have to take.
Right. Inconvenience.
You see the Sam Lars Castle route? Ridiculous sometimes. Phobia is one of the biggest reverse turns, come back to the same spot. I was like, bro.
That's a whole development they got going and touch and come back all that thing, but I get your point. There was a study, I think, done years ago, which said Barbados had the third highest road density on the planet per square mile. I think Monaco was up there as well. So, obviously, we don't have the size of roads that America does, but if you just put the amount of land we have and the amount of roads we have for the land, even though when it's still at my job, I go and I go to different areas, I'm like, how is this a road? Who lives here? Why do you live here? They just driving a gully, just a random gully. People there,
yeah.
All right. Good for you.
One final thing I want to touch on before we move over to try this is I want to update everyone. So I talked about on the first season and getting back into the gym and doing some exercises consistently. And I can come here honestly, hand to God, and say that I've been in the gym now for 9 straight weeks. Ladies, the abs are almost ready to show on Instagram. They're almost there. The shirtless pictures, 6 weeks. Give me 6 weeks. By the time not this episode, not the next episode.
Right.
After that, just the real wives, okay, ladies, the ones that watching. Yes, when I'm watching, watch me. The real wives.
Kev, this notation is something that I realized, right? So when he sign on earlier, I'm looking at him and realize this man got a whole hoodie, a whole long sleeve. I don't think he wore anything like this in any other recordings he had. And it's like, oh, he got his sleeper cover. His weird idea, man, against whoa. My guy got jacked, so my shirt. So my shirt ain't nothing right now.
Listen, shout out to my boy James. He brought me a t-shirt from Amsterdam too, actually. And I went and watched them. And when I finished watching, I looked at the tag. The tag says small. No, if this was top of the year me, I would have to just hang that on the wall as memorabilia.
Yeah.
Yes, my boy went Amsterdam. He got a little thing, whatever. Man, I put on that small t-shirt today when the front didn't stick up. I said,
there we go.
Progress.
Chest, the arms doing the thing. I said, all right.
I want to deflate him up a little bit, but I gotta answer this question. This Amsterdam small is what size in America?
It's probably a medium. It's probably a medium. It's
good. It's still good.
For sure. Yes, because that S,
progress.
That S, it would have. I'm telling you, it would look great in January. That would have looked crazy. I would have walked out the door and someone would be like, "Bro, on a t-shirt,
drawing blood in your arms, your veins pumping, but you can't see it.
The arms were a little still too, but that's from working.
There we go. I'm proud of you, guys. I'm proud of you. You did say, and you stuck with it. Well done. That is a hard thing, and that's one the biggest things that a lot of people say in the beginning. You're going to do this and that. Life gets in the way, but you stuck with it. Well done.
Yeah.
So you go put in the 10th week. No, you get a little chip. At the end of 10th week, you get a little cheat there, a little moment to enjoy it. Don't go for it again.
Yeah.
Another 9 weeks.
Hey, y'all will know when everything is ready. You're going to see the Instagram flood at Coop Back on Instagram. You're going to have 1,000 new followers.
Featuring him. Featuring the beer box.
Bear women. Like, where? So I ain't okay. That was a little detour. You all can try some of our other things we like to do that we're going to talk about on this segment of Try This. I'm going to kick it off with 2 series that I want to just highlight. Both are actually social series, but just creatively showing ways to highlight creatives on the island. So thought that was really cool. First and foremost, the first one is called Back to BIM. So BAKTUHBIM. It's an unplugged style music series created by Bayesian Tube and Spinny. Y'all know Spinny. But it's had artists like Marsville, Lab Pipe, Chris Irie, Father Phyllis, and then of course legends like the Queen of Soca, Allison Hines, Lil Rick, and Peter Ram. Now I saw this series. The first time I saw this series, I might have passed by the Marsville video, but then I saw the Father Phyllis video, and it's not like a cappella, but it's like an acoustic version. So of their soca song. Yeah. Man, that shit is cool.
That's cool.
It's actually really fire. I actually like the performance.
Yeah.
They were nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're singing their soca songs and a slower tone, different music altogether. Yeah, that's good. It really shows the flexibility of what the song actually can do. And what the artist can do with it,
Yes.
And the range that they have as well too, because we're so accustomed to seeing one person with one genre and being in that bracket, that box. But then when you really get the chance to see them unprovoked and something else, and like, oh wow.
Okay. Right.
You said it's called what again?
Back to BIM. Back to BIM. And it's at Back to BIM on Instagram. Definitely go and check it out and support them. Shout out to Bayesian Tube, always highlighting, just the amazing things happening in Barbados. Shout out to Spinny again, just spotlighting the musicians on the island, just again like the talent and the creativity that they have. So that was cool. Another one that I would want to shout out is called at GBS_stories on Instagram. GBS stands for Grow Big Soup.
Soup. SOUP?
Soup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Now, when I say vertical drama series, you all may not know the terminology behind it, but you have seen these videos already. Have you been on Facebook and seen like those little Chinese dramas or Korean dramas where you watching it and it's just a little bit, 2 minutes and those are called vertical drama series. They're short, you can watch a ton of episodes in a very short period of time. There are huge companies built around them. I know my cousin was telling me that like one time she was paying like $1 to get to skip forward episodes, all kind of stuff. So it's taking over people's lives, right?
Okay.
Yes. So with that being said, though, GBS Stories, they have 2 vertical drama series out right now. One is called Smile and the other one is called Safe Passage. They are also want to highlight this, that it is also executively produced by the NCF. So each story itself has a little message in it. Smile is essentially like, talking about men catcalling women, and then Safe Passage is about this guy going into a woman at the supermarket, and then she, after the dialogue itself, she explains to him that she's had a stalker. He's an app developer. She has a stalker, and she wants him to create an app that's going to help people. So he creates an app called Safe Passage, help women get home after late nights or whatever it is. So really, really, really cool. Shout out to GBS_stories on Instagram. Love that you all dove into this vertical drama series game. And yeah, again, like keep showcasing Barbados creators, performing artists, musicians, the whole nine.
Let me ask you this here. Is the acting any good? Because now that you mentioned the thing, I didn't even know that this was a genre of entertainment. Let's go with that whole phrase, right? Because a few friends of mine, my cousin and a lady I know from a job, they're into the Korean one, and then they're into some family business drama type thing. And the acting sometimes can be so terrible. I'm like, what? I feel like, okay, I gotta watch this. Let me skip 2 of these episodes and the advertisements and this. I'm like, is this good to you? And she's like, yes. I said, got you hooked. So I'm asking you, is the acting in itself, the storytelling, is it good? Is it
the storytelling is good, and I think that's what really hooks people.
That's a certain amount of people that was actually listening to these Asian dramas. I was like, oh, you listen to that? I was like, okay, no, it's our first years. You listen to that for hours.
They may not necessarily be good in the acting.
But the storytelling?
But I'm saying they may not necessarily good in acting. I was asking the Beijing one. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like any of them are, they're not winning the Emmys and all that sort of stuff, right?
Just listening.
But I don't think that that's the purpose. I think that this is just another form of storytelling that is adapting itself towards like people who have short attention spans. That's what I was.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's a problem because it's not also encouraging people to have even worse attention spans. That's also already issue within the youth, with whole TikTok videos, everything just bam, 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 bam. It's actually
you gotta meet people where they at. You gotta meet people where they at. If you got a short attention span, I mean, just even down to dollars and cents. If I spend $1 million, just throwing a number out there. If I spend $1 million to produce a movie, right? I can spend 30,000 and produce one vertical drama that can get me 10 times the amount of views. Because like you're just trying to make money. You're not trying, especially capitalist places. They're just trying to make money. They're not trying to tell the best story. When you want to tell the best story, you don't go to Hollywood. You go to Broadway, off Broadway. You go to plays and stuff like that, where they can tell full length things. You don't gotta have like the greatest actor or actress. You gotta just have a really good story.
Good story.
Okay. All right, so we'll check it out. You said what it's called again?
So the second one is called GBS_stories. GBS stands for Grow Big Soup. And the first one is called Back to Bim.
All right, and they're both on Instagram.
Both on Instagram.
All right, I'll definitely check them out then, for sure. And you will have the links. You have the links for sure, people, in the description and everything. So you'll be able to check them out as well. I have recently delved back into the world of retro gaming, i.e. mainly Pokemon. Yes, I'm one of those guys. Leave me alone. I'm one of those guys. We listen and we don't judge. But I've been recently playing, unfortunately, not the original copies, i.e. I don't have a Game Boy itself or a hard copy of the game. But I've been recently getting back into emulators, the order gaming systems. And when you play games that don't have an internet connectivity, does not have to be with other people globally. You don't have to have a Wi-Fi connection. It brings you back to a time where it's just you and critical thought. Because sometimes I find that if you're in a situation where it's just a lot of people around this and that, you don't really get a chance to develop your own thought on how to approach something, because someone's going to be there to just help you or argue this. But retro gaming, no connectivity, just pure. The developer made something and showed it all, and that's what you're going to get. Excellent. I tried to get back into some old Mario games as well, and I found it to be calming. Especially got a low time in your hands, and as grown adults, you can say, oh, we are adult now, you need to get rid of this and that. No. Women have their way of calming themselves. Most men would do some form of gaming, but I'm just saying that if you want some form of gaming where it isn't online, try to see if you could get back an old handheld system, or even if you're into the world of emulators and such on Android and such, get into it, because you'll live back to you for sure, and you'll find a less stressful time. The only online thing I really do play is chess, weirdly enough, which I hated as a child, because what is that game? You're going straight, left, diagonal, up and down. Make it make sense, people. But online chess has been interesting to me. I've actually been playing against, because you're playing against anybody in the world. And according to your rank and your level, because you want to be playing against a grandmaster and starting out. But in terms of it being something that allows you to think. Once again, I love games that allow you to think, and I don't like knock against games where people say, oh, you just playing. So you actually have to think for these things, use critical thought. So you play chess online against a person that defeats you in less than 3 moves, that is humble. That is playing perspective. You just play argue, just go back to work now, because what am I doing? This isn't it for me. But it encourages you to go back again and see, all right, well, I lost that one. Maybe the next person could get it. I mean, you get a really good victory. Sometimes it's like you want to celebrate in front of everybody, but like it's just, but you feel good inside. So yeah. Retro gaming, if you could get back on it, something offline. And if you want to be online, try the online chess. That's quite good.
Which Pokemon?
Omega Ruby. That is
okay.
remake of the original Ruby, but with better quality of life improvements. Like Pokemon is a unique genre of games. Like that, as I was recently reading up on it, is the highest grossing form of entertainment ever. Like Marvel has not even touched close to them. Mario has not touched close to them. So,
which is crazy.
And Mario has been out before Pokemon. So it's really sure the global connection it's had. But that's my online chess, and if not, retro gaming with Pokemon. And the best Pokemon is actually I don't really want to go down the whole Charizard route, but if I had to go, a flaming thing is Arcanine. I like the dog. I like the flame dog. Arcanine.
Fair enough, but your first answer was the correct answer, because Charizard is the best Pokemon of all time. Anyway.
There we go. Kev, talk to me. What's yours?
Swampert.
Oh no, familiar. Right? Familiar.
Sir, have you been dabbling in Pokemon recently? Let's remember you come back here real quick. You bring us Swampert and he take me real fast.
Nah, because I used to play Pokemon Ruby on my Game Boy Advance SP. So Swampert was my guy.
How long ago though? God above.
Let me not lie. Probably wrong shirt farm.
Pokemon actually get me in trouble in first farm. Like when they got to, because past Alexandra, you do it somebody not for a year, but anyway, I got there and Pokemon I think the first generation was out. Second was no comment on where because, but anyway, Pokemon was rage. Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. So it was a matter of being the sketching the Dragon Ball characters, Pokemon cards, games. My God, there's so much trouble with teachers for Pokemon. You have binders full of Pokemon cards. Like your backpack, you chose if you wanted to put a book or a Pokemon binder. It was that serious. It was that serious.
I got in trouble because we got a printer at the house, and I decided to try and print the entire Pokédex. So I want to say I probably got to like maybe page 40 something before my mother was like, "What the France are you doing with my ink?"
Little ink is slaughtered, paper is destroyed, women cannot read.
Oh my God.
The original 151. God. Wow.
I know Auntie was furious.
Wow.
Yo, I definitely went to school with enough of them papers, my man. I had them in a binder too. Like she had a hole puncher. Stick 3 holes in that thing, my man, and just put it in my binder at school.
So you had the whole page. You had wait, did you have a Pokemon
the whole
per page?
Pokédex? Yes, one Pokemon, one page, no double-sided, one page.
I thought you printed a leaf, 4 on a page, and then cut them
out. No,
Oh,
I didn't know how to use a printer like that. This is like 5th grade.
One
Auntie was
page.
tripping.
How much papers is coming to ream?
Or like 250 pages are in like one of the little packets.
One pack.
My God. Good times. Good times. Anyway, Kev, what you want us to try this week or this month?
All right, this week my trainers is Tekken 8. They're bringing over one of my favorite characters from the anime Baki. His one father, Ichiro Hammer, the strongest creature alive. I haven't played Tekken in a while, but I like Tekken as a fighting game. And my favorite character is King. He's a grappler and a wrestler. But this Ichiro Hammer,
Okay.
he could probably become the new favorite.
So are they gonna incorporate his signature moves that he would do in the anime into the game in itself?
I don't know. You gotta wait and see how they bring his moves and skill set. Because they're coming out next year in winter, 2027. So we can wait and see how his moves and skill sets will be. I heard they'd probably give us a quick update.
Okay.
Fuel. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm interested to see. I love when characters are brought in from like I love when it makes sense to bring in DLC characters. You know, those downloadable characters to game. It just adds that certain level, that certain just that certain touch. Because to me, I don't really like Tekken, but I definitely will. I would play a demo. I would download a demo, and I mean, even that is, even that's relatively good. Just testing the game out itself to potentially buy it. But it's those DLC characters that made people say, okay, maybe this time,
as long as it's not a gimmick. Because sometimes you would just get a thing like a skin of the character, but then you get the game and say, okay, I want to play this character. And you do the moves. It's like it's just punching and kicking. There's nothing behind it, So hopefully they do him correct. Is Naruto, I know you guys are saying I'm old school with it, leave me alone. But is Naruto a playable character in a game? Would you know that?
Naruto has his own game.
I do not think so.
He does.
Yeah, he has own games, actually. Games.
You know what I'm saying? I have
he got his
I just
own...
okay.
There gotta be at least like 3 or 4 different Naruto games, and I might be under.
I think it may be actually. I actually think it might be more than that.
So, for sure. But okay, we would be remiss to not mention something big that happened last month. But before we get there, I want to just kind of prep this by talking about influencers. Now, an influencer is someone who can influence someone into doing something. Generally speaking, influencers are generally, especially talking about modern influencers, because it's always been a thing. Just now there's a title for it. So modern influencers are generally found online. People watch. They have large Instagram followings or Twitter followings, TikTok followings, whatever, Facebook followings, and they say things, and they have hundreds and thousands and some even millions of fans that are listening and hanging on to their every word. But there was this video that was circling around Barbados maybe about within the last month or so that was talking about, it was a businessman who was talking about influencers' return on investment, like put their money in the influencer hand to help market an event or something to that effect, and them feel like they didn't get their money's worth, So just want to highlight that influencers are not marketers. They are part of your marketing scheme, but they are not marketers. And in general, anytime you hire even a marketer, you're not guaranteed a damn thing. Okay. You ain't even guaranteed the next breath you got. So please.
Okay. So that said, me ask you this. Was IShowSpeed's Caribbean tour a net positive or negative for the Caribbean or on the islands that you went to?
Positive.
Positive.
Or you said positive, and I could agree. Because DTMI and all the other people could never hope to gather the crowd or the fans that he has in his live streams. Fair enough. Positive there.
At one time, right.
The question I have regarding influencers and his tour is, where is the bar? Where is the limit to say, all right, we appreciate you coming in, we like what you do, but this is the cap for what is respectful and not respectful, what is allowed and not allowed. And that, yes, they have power to say, I got millions of people watching me daily. If you want your place to do good, then come in and do it well. But then now, what is that reflect for us as the individual, as the country and such? The reason I'm bringing this up is because I have been told of, and I need to get confirmation of it, of local artists, local entertainer who happen to be on a particular restaurant's counter, and charges were filed or cases brought up. This guy, this influencer now, comes to the Caribbean, are apparently hopping counters. Is all
I saw one. I don't want to add S to that.
Well, saw one, but then he was in the kitchen for the other. I think it's in both kitchens. But so the question is that, all right, cool, but where do we lay the law to say, all right, it's good to have him here, this is whatever, show the country or whatever, but like we still gonna make sure we still maintain our own individuality, our own identity, make sure we still firm in who we are, So
Exactly.
I don't think influencer or not influencer, you should be coming on jumping up on nobody counter. Full stop.
I was just about to say,
because this is where
a level of respect
in terms of
for
him,
certain people. I was saying he should hold a level of respect
for cultures and
not only cultures, but the establishment of people, especially restaurants, fast food restaurants. You jumping over to all shoes,
right? But
people.
Right. But I will just say this though, it's on the business to file the charges or press the charges. So in the case between the fellow that went in jail or had a case and then Speed, one filed charges and the other one said get down from there and come out around here. I mean, they did reprimand him like immediately.
Yeah, come on and go ahead.
It wasn't even a situation of like, yo, let me not say too much to him. Bajans don't hold their tongue for
Nope.
nobody. So that
Right.
was addressed immediate.
Oh, for sure.
We
But
may
no,
be
I'm
friendliest,
asking,
but
if,
we are
that would
strict
give
on it.
encouragement to others. For sure. As the lady
Okay.
said,
This
this
is Barbados.
is Barbados.
Exactly. We may be
There you
friendliest,
go.
but we are strict on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
So-
just saying that we don't mind it. We like the others, the world to come in, see what's going on. But when they get here, fellow streamers, this is for you. When they come to the countries, respect the cultures, respect the laws, respect the rules, respect establishment. And trust and believe, it can balance both ways. Because that you can you act third and very well, but you can get back the respect and the vibe you out. So
Exactly.
Correct.
and then
Correct.
like the 1 point, fella. Let me ask this question here. Did the 1 point say? Because the gay hello, the gay
Listen.
fat. No, the gay hello and TFD. Oystins, King. Some figures he had within an hour. That man belly the
So,
crab on top of car.
I noticed that he did that a lot on his tour. He went to a ton of different places and just kept eating food the whole time. But shout out to Kevon. Kevon was telling me that when you eat cane is actually like a laxative. So I know that he's ready to just yes. Yes. That cane.
Know that.
Yeah, that cane, I'm sure that thing had him ready to go to the bathroom plenty of times. When that green apple came from Rihanna's house, he ran the back to use the toilet afterwards. I'm quite sure. I'm joking.
For sure. Wow. They didn't let him a thought. I missed that. Yeah, for sure it was.
But yes, yeah. I mean, I think it was a positive though. It showcased the Caribbean in a great light. I saw some rankings that showed Barbados pretty much was like,
the
middle of the pack in terms of the presentation.
So he did have a ranking when he finished. I didn't know after
He didn't have one. I feel like
there
other
was
people
one.
just
But this is where it was concerned though regarding. This is also another concern I have regarding people like that, or influencers or streamers. You come in, you have an experience. Cool. Your experience is not everyone's experience. But because your experience may not necessarily been the best. So he comes here, you may get the belly, as we say, and the shillings.
Exactly.
And he goes back and he then say, food and this and that. Right. So it's not to say that he got here and food and Barbados is shitty, he shouldn't know.
Not even.
He had a combination of stuff that was not normal. We don't dip Roddy and Rasta, man. Garlic sauce, that is not a...
No.
I want that on that. No.
I can honestly say his experience will never be other people's experience of Barbados.
I'm telling you, that was a planned job. No, boy, don't people start watching myself. Man, dip Roddy and garlic. Yep. That's it. But yeah, that's hopefully, we don't mind them coming as I say, but just when they come, guys, make sure respect and the cultures and the businesses and such, the rules, be good.
For sure. So, time for my favorite segment of the podcast. What if our hypothetical structured tangent, which is generally structured, generally heavy content, bold and underlined on generally, but we got this month.
My question to everyone is what would our economic outlook be, or how would Barbados fare if we had Kadooment for 2 days instead of just one? And the reason I ask this is because when you look at other festivals, either regionally, other Caribbean festivals, or internationally, you tend to find that there are weekend type things or more than 1 day. Yes, we have a season crop over, and we have a lot of events, but there are people that come in that want the big deal thing. And that 1 day may not necessarily be available for everyone, especially if you look at, and as I understood it, Americans only get 2 weeks vacation ever at all to start and finish. So when you gonna plan your life around this 2 weeks and then it might be for 1 day, you don't get the 1 day. So I'm just saying, how would we work, or how could it work in Barbados if we had Kadooment Day being Kadooment days? You have the Monday and Tuesday. I think Kadooment Day is a Monday, right? So you have the Monday and Tuesday, and you work suit from there. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts is, all right, for instance, there are other Caribbean countries that have like 2-3 days a week, and people fly in to experience.
Right.
And they don't just fly in once, they fly in multiple times just to experience that week of carnival in that country. Barbados is one of those countries that people fly in regularly. From the time they're here, they've got 2 days, and sure, they're gonna be there. 3 days, they're gonna be there.
Imagine you tell, and because you know what I'm saying, like, yes,
we're based around the tourism setting. So
yeah,
a couple of days of Kadooment, people will be. People will be.
I mean, 2 days might actually work. I'm saying, like, you have the Monday already, and then because Emancipation Day is Sunday, so that'll be the Monday and then Tuesday. It's gonna what it is, but Kadooment Day for 2 days. I'm thinking could work. It's just 2 different routes you gotta work out. Brazil got 2 days of festival or the week. I think St. Vincent has 2 days or so. So as opposed to just this 1 day of a jump up where everybody may not be able to participate or the area may not necessarily be conscious to everyone. One area, 1 day, and then next day, unless other people could go the next day and work. That's just a thought of it.
And
see how it goes.
I got
the people find it first.
I got
one, go to the
2 ways.
second one.
I got 2 ways to look at this though.
Double up, increment money, not a problem.
I got 2 ways to look at this though. But let me start talking about my experience. So I did Trinidad once, and that was my first day ever going to a multi-day carnival or final,
right.
And the first day was very fun. This was after I was in Trinidad probably for like 4 of my 7 days. I had already planned a week trip first and foremost. So no matter what, I wasn't leaving the day after. I still had a little time after the second day, like a day or 2 afterwards to go back home. That's the first thing. That second day, I was tired. Okay. I was there to be an obedient watcher, from the side. But after going to 4 days, 3 days worth of parties, then the first day on the road the whole way. Oh nah, day 2, I just this is nice. I can see why because day 2 had different sets of costumes. They had the full costume now. So I understood it from the perspective of like, okay, well, day 1, everybody come and have a ton of fun, really get on bad. Day 2, we're here to perform now for the actual judging portion of this, rather than trying to have people jump up for the whole day and then come and judge at the end of the day. That made sense. But now, to me, and this is just me, but y'all debate me if you want, I don't like the fact, and this is not to you all, this is to every conversation I've had. I don't like the fact that the reason why we're talking about turning this into a 2-day thing is only for dollars and cents. I don't like that. Because you don't say, man, Christmas is a good day, boy. Let me do this twice a year. You don't say, all right, look, we can give one or 2 birthdays now. We want one to spend money twice. We don't say those things. So for us to take our cultural event that is already basically 2 months, and add an extra day onto it, I don't think that part to me doesn't feel good.
Okay.
Wrong, up, down, left, center, wherever. It don't feel good to me.
Isn't it all for money? Because that's real. Crop over started as a regular festival type thing. People just want to celebrate. Or any crop over season, then you can have a little celebration. But it's a cash machine. So, like, if you're gonna say you both the tourism and we have this season or whatever, you can have the combination, yes, but if you have 2 days, as others do, and somehow manage with it, that might double up the profits. And it does all it come back, don't it?
Yeah, but again, like I said to begin with, you know, when I went Trinidad, I went Trinidad for a week. I planned a week.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't leave the day afterwards. I left 2 days afterwards. So if I was coming for Kadooment this year, I will be staying for a week, and I'll probably do like a Wednesday to Wednesday so that I'm gonna get Kadooment Day on Monday, have a time to myself to gather myself on Tuesday, and then come back home on a Wednesday. I was already staying till Wednesday anyway. You know, I don't know. I mean, I know quite a few Bajans that travel back home for Kadooment Day. I don't know many that are leaving the immediate day afterwards. I don't know many.
Oh, you've never seen that? Oh, no.
I never worked at the airport.
There you go.
Yes,
I've
more
seen
specialists talk to me.
Kadooment mid-jump and come to the airport and get their flight home. What are you talking about? I've seen people with their wings on their back in their Kadooment costumes checking in. That's midday. I'm talking about this pretty afternoon. Kadooment still going on. They run at the airport trying to go and get a flight. You know, so it's like, yeah, I understand the shortness of time. As I said, I mentioned regarding the American 2-week vacation and such. But
yeah.
Like, I feel saying that one day may not be the Monday. I would love it to be actually. I can't get the Monday, but then the Tuesday's available. Like, you able to put the flight properly for the Tuesday, leave mid-jump, get on the flight and go back. That done be a time, brother. I'm kidding you not. People just really did. You know, as if I have wings on, glitter, half of the body, they're trying to find the luggage, and they're running to go and check in. Oh, it's amazing. It's funny. Yeah.
But of course, people, please, we would love to hear your thoughts on this one. I know it's a big conversation already online. So yes, at Coop Back, CoopBack on Instagram. Let us know what's going on. Cause I don't know.
Could do it one day, could do it 2 days, man. We get government involved. We see what they want, increase and change up things, man. We see what things is.
Yeah, right.
Well, jumping into news break, I would say I would be if we are gonna focus on, monetizing finding extra dollars and cents in the couch, in the sofa cushions, right? This thing that BCSI, or for those that don't know what that is, because I didn't know either. Barbados Coalition of Service Industries, what they're focusing on is pushing to unlock monetization for content creators.
Wait. BCSI, Barbados Coalition for Service Industries.
Yes.
What is that, sir?
Not in my notes here, friend. I'm gonna have you do your Googles, and anyone who's watching, listening, do your Googles. But yes, but I believe it's just a coalition of business industry leaders, business, minded folks that have now recognized, which is, I would hope that they didn't now recognize, but saying that for context, recognize now that, hey, we got great content creators here in Barbados, but they can't make no money on YouTube. They can't make no money on Instagram. They can't make no money off of Facebook. And these are ways that people are making money in 21st century. And as we talk about, I think Mia was talking about a new economy of version 2. I think that this is one thing that needs to be tackled today. Like I will hope that when we put this episode out, that it was already fixed and this could just be old news. But yeah, it's been years that content creators have not been able to make money. And I'm not talking about like low chunk of change. Again, we just had Speed come to Barbados. Speed, millions, like tens of millions of dollars a month on YouTube and Twitch. Okay. And we are letting our content creators starve because our systems are not modernized with Google, YouTube, and the likes. So
when you say that, so the government has to get involved with Google to then say, all right, Barbados is the territory that now has to be available for monetization, or is it because my location now I signed into Google, the location is based in Barbados, I may put stuff out on YouTube in itself. I have a channel, but I'm not getting paid from it, even though I may get 1 million views.
Yes, correct. For whatever reason, Barbados has been geo-blocked from monetization.
Oh, wow.
Period. Yes.
This is news to me because I thought I could just put a video on YouTube, be a content creator, creating content, and then because they may say, or every 10,000 views is $5, I get 1 million views, I get comparative financial payment for that. You're saying that I may get 1 million views making a video in Barbados, it goes viral, and I make nothing from it?
Nothing. Zip zero.
So how does one rectify that?
That's a great question. You know, I'm going to have to refer to the BCSI, Barbados Coalition of Service Industries. I hope that they get it rectified relatively soon. But if I had to guess, I would like to say that somebody in government back in the day told Google that we don't need this. And it didn't happen. And
really,
that person is no longer, these are all alleged.
Oh, understood.
Is no longer in government and maybe pissed off the person who he was talking to, and they said, well, you know what, Barbados, want to just don't need it, period, until somebody come back to us and say, hey, we want to turn this on. That is my uneducated hello y'all context, uneducated guess as to what has happened, because I can't understand why the hell else Bajans would not be able to make money online. Like,
so is this only a Bajan thing, or have you known of other Caribbean?
So there are other islands. Issues? There are other islands where content creators cannot make money. I cannot tell you all of the islands.
Understood. Yeah,
but I do know that it's quite a few. So this change will probably not just affect Barbados, but it will. The change might happen and affect a bunch of countries, or Barbados might be the first domino to fall before it goes below the line. So, yes, because it's like, listen, you stay at home. I know that man Zanzilla and all them Instagram comedians.
Right, so they're not making anything?
Joy. No, they're not making anything, and they could be making bare money. I'm serious. So yes, I would love to see it.
Oh no, I thought he was making money, dog. Nah. He's got thousands of views on his videos.
I know he was staying, not to talk the man business, but I know he in Canada for a while as well too. So if you have a Canadian account, he could be making money that way because the account could just be registered up there. But if you're a Bajan, you're not making no money on social media. So
oh wow,
of course people can pay you individually. You know, like a little shop.
Advertisement still costs,
advertisement, influencer campaign, this and that, whatever. But not a situation of like, I made a funny video at Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and saying, here's a check every month for that funny video.
Let me ask this, So I make a funny video in Barbados. It goes viral. I can't make any money off of it, but it gets clicked, it gets slightly tweaked, it gets reposted from another person in a country that can actually monetize it.
The answer is yes.
Do I therefore have a defense?
No. No.
They're gonna make money in these countries. Hello.
They're gonna make money and off your clips, and that's that.
People in the Caribbean, please get your people sorted, or get something sorted, like, to get yourself straight, because this don't sound good. This ain't sounding good at all. Yes, obviously the image likeness of a person's face you can't really steal, and But if I'm a person that may be recording something that I'm doing, but it doesn't have my face in it, but I can show that's actually me, my hands with kisses, but you can now tweak it to do something else. And that's robbery. That's wild. Okay. So because the people that making videos just reacting to other videos and making money from reacting to it. Oh, it's just a thing in this country, in this life.
Yeah.
Wow.
So BCSI is on it. It's on us. It's on us to keep them accountable. So thank you for being on it, and we will be watching you.
All right. Yes, please. Thanks for teaching me about that, because I didn't know none of that right now. To be honest, that blow my cool. I honestly thought if I posted videos on YouTube, I can then apply for the channel to be verified or whatever cases and have it some sort of, monetization attached. Because then you hear the YouTube creators or the people saying, I can't show certain things because then the video be, demonetized. Right? And I'm like, all right, cool. I understand that. But I could have uploaded 100 videos to YouTube and not meet anything of them, regardless of the views.
Regardless of the views.
Wow. That is okay. Okay. Understood. All right. Well, we know that. And we know how we can hopefully get it better. We hopefully be the SI.
Yep. There we go.
Get their act together and step up and make sure that we all can be financially compensated for what we put out. Because at the end of the day, as Rihanna has proven, this 166 square mile full of talent.
Yeah.
Full of extraordinary people. Some of them is puppets, but extraordinary people that can do a lot and prove to the world and show the world what we have. So let's make sure people are sorted correctly. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Quick question, MTW. When will it start a road? I'm gonna ask the question. When do you start a road? Why? You just start a road and then 2 months later come back to it. Why you even start it in the first place? Why go there? Dig the road halfway, it's now worse than what it was before. You're gonna crack it even worse. And then now you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? I can't wait here for another 2 months. Why? What's the point? Just road one time. On top of that, talk to the DWA. If the pipe in the road is 100 years old, don't go pave a fresh road and then talk about, oh, shoot, we forget the pipe is 100 years old. We can cut the track. Which never matches back to the level of the road that was
Never.
How is this a recurring issue? This was got me pissed off, This is not people in government, brother. B, D, C, E, all the rest of my PLPs is puppets. I call one of the puppets because when they're ignorant, when you gonna cut a road and the pipe in there says colonial times, says your grandfather was a slave, and you're gonna put a fresh road on top of it and then cut it up for a fresh pipe. Make it make sense. If you're going to cut a road and you know this road going to get due, and you're going to plan for this road, talk to you next utility people and say, all right, we putting on the road, oh, this pipe is 100 years old, put in a fresh pipe, pave the road one time. Nobody going to take up a road, half the road, 6 months later when I forget what is it. Whole grass growing in the park when I know a tree growing. Like a big dunks off of this tree. I ain't going to care who upset MTW when they do beer folly. I understand when it's going away from material. When a warm bobcat for the whole friggin' island is back every 2 weeks. All right. I done. That was me. Cool. They all say, hey, roadworks. It pissed me off, brother. It's all them and do highways. All the time highways getting doing. People got shots dropping out.
But no.
You say, John.
No, listen. John, in just St. John, the whole of Barbados. Because you should be replacing shots so often.
I know, but like if you want
Shouldn't
even
be
go on
losing
the East Road, East Coast, brother.
Because of a pothole that
You
can take
can't
it
go
off.
from St. Philip to St. Brother, you can't go from St. Philip
Let me show you a road,
to
right?
Bathsheba easy.
Let me show you a road.
No.
You see
go
that road from Oystins, then it's to CS Court. And then past CS Court, to come up behind the airport. That's one of the most atrocious roads to ever go in Barbados. Listen to me. Listen.
Bust a tax.
And only that,
show up at your place.
they got government.
We can compensate you for it.
They got government establishment up in there too, and they can't get this road fixed. I can understand they go on nursery day, they go shut down nursery for a little while.
Here's where the trick is, Kev. Understand the big brand thing, Kev. These government officials be driving in BMW's point air suspension.
Lies.
Like,
the only time a road is...
If you drive the road point your regular car, back it up.
Yeah, they got air suspension, but they're still enjoying on their roads unless they patch them roads first. Like, election time, all the areas that got voting, the roads get patched real quick. So how about the rest of the roads be redoing?
They do a crappy job. And then for them, I'm going with the MTW come together and sort out themselves and the BWA and the whoever is going to always they're doing all sorts. I'm tired of it.
Absolutely.
I know
No
the rest of
sense.
the country tired of it, but we were through.
No,
Just a
I still
just a little
I
collaboration,
don't agree
y'all.
with that. I don't agree
Just,
with that. I work
we've
at
been
the zoo. I work at the zoo because that means I gotta be working to pay for a shop, for buffers, arms. Nah, I work at the zoo. I want to work to live and enjoy my life. Not
what you're
replace things.
supposed to do is when you wear the tag,
Get to
you're supposed to
listen to authority or
pull up,
Barbados
take a
or-
picture, and send the MTW out your best. Anyway, peoples, we've been thankful for your time again.
Yes.
For this lovely Sunday evening. It's been a wonderful time. We had some good topics, good thoughts this evening. We hope that what we would have talked about resonated with some of you guys. And once again, any questions, any queries, any comments you guys want to mention, just let us know at Coop Back on IG. And yeah, we here vibing. Sorry, the roadworks got me still peeved. But we here vibing.
I already knew you. I already knew you.
Clearly. Yes, but yeah, y'all. Like Alex said, thank you for joining us on this episode at Coop Back, COOPBACK on Instagram. It's your boy Wise Grisette. You all can find me on Instagram at the real WIZE, the real Wise. Catch me there.
Yep, I'm also on Instagram at James_the_Ford. Link me, give me a comment, let me know what's going on. If you want to hear about any topics, as I said, just let me know what's up. And we get it over there. Hopefully people in power and understand and got connections can hear these things and we can have some sort of answers going forward.
And it's me, Kevin, at Russell_Tesoro on IG.
Here we go, guys.
And we out.
Thanks for tuning in. We out
See
again.
y'all next.
Make up another time. Bless up. Be safe. Keep it good.
For them potholes.